Hello and welcome back to week 13, episode 17 of Leveling Up My Life here on Take a Chance on Fitness. And this week we're going to try a different little format. So why don't you go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on if this is better or not. I won't see it. Well, I will see it. That's a lie. I will see it and I will read it. I might even comment back. But I will probably do this style for a few more episodes before I make a decision on which one I like more. And the reason why I'm changing the style is because it was just a lot easier, and to me, it felt less rude to my family whenever we'd go out to eat or I'd eat at their house. And instead of having to try to find a quiet place to record or get everybody to be quiet to record, for the most part, I could just snap a picture and now I can stand in front of the camera, talk, and be able to just kind of throw up edits while I'm talking. And that also might cause the videos to be a little bit shorter so they'll be more digestible for anybody who wants just a quick little thing. All right, so let's get on into the episode, shall we? So, lunch on that day was a Subway flatbread. It was, I believe it was the Beast or the Monster, one or the other. Basically, it was the one that had uh, turkey, ham, pepperoni, and salami. It had provolone cheese on it, lettuce, tomato, black peppers, black olives, banana peppers, and mayonnaise, honey mustard, oil, and vinegar. So it was actually a lot higher calorie than my usual Subway order, but it was still good. Then, uh, when I went to go visit my grandmother, as I do almost every Sunday, we had stopped by the gas station. And I grabbed a Tahitian treat drink and some Airheads for a snack, which brought me to supper. Once I got home, it was a bowl of mac and cheese with barbecue turkey and no sugar added barbecue sauce on top of that. Then, lastly, for my dessert, bedtime snack, whatever you want to call it, I had a glass of chocolate milk, then a glass of whole milk, and a sticky bun for my dessert, like I said. Then for that day, I ended up doing, I believe it was consult my notes. Oh, yard work. Then it was an indoor walk, followed by some housework inside. Then a indoor cycle, and then finally to finish out my whole ring, it was a cool down while I stretched and showered and stuff like that. And so all of that stuff, as per this new format, will be flipping back and forth on the sides of the screen or in little boxes floating around the screen. So let's see the totals for that day for calories consumed, calories burned, and then get on to the next one. This day, we went to a little ride through zoo so my daughter could see the animals and feed the exotic animals. She was not a big fan of the uh, different cows like Brahmin or buffaloes, which aren't really cow, but close enough. Uh, but into my part of the day, that is what this channel's for, it was a lunch of a Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream soda and a half of a Subway pizza, which was just cheese left over from the day before. I didn't take a picture of the pizza, but in the picture of the cream soda, you can see the pizza box in the background. So I'm not lying. Then supper was chicken and steak fajitas with rice, beans, and a guacamole salad. And then dessert right before I went to sleep that night was some milk, two pieces of cookie dough, and yes, I eat cookie dough. Perfectly fine. You have more chance of getting sick from the flour than the egg in it, so keep that in mind. And then an apple turnover from Hardee's from a couple of days before that needed to be eaten, and so I took it upon myself to eat it. And my workouts for that day were indoor cycle and then just a cool down. The next day, or this day in the video edit, I had, uh, I believe it was apples and cinnamon oatmeal with cinnamon sugar in it. Uh, then lunch was, um, oh, lunch was protein chips with barbecue turkey and cheese with some of Taco Bell's little hot hot and mild sauce on it. When I got home from work that day, my snack was a stack of Pringle chips. And lastly, supper was the exact same as lunch, which was just another serving of protein chips, uh, barbecue turkey on top of that with some cheese, and of course, more hot sauce and mild sauce. And that day, my workouts were indoor walk, cycling, and a cool down. And lastly, that leads me to my way out, which I forgot to record actually getting on the scale, but I recorded the screen of my phone, which connects to the scale. So you have my weight, and now you hear the dogs probably because they're barking and being annoying. But I was up 2 pounds from my previous weight, and I believe it was 315.2, which should be showing somewhere around in here with the little way out video.